down the outside of the golf cart. That's Mackenzie. 2 wheels out on the grass. What an overtake. If he can make this stick, he might go right around and lead this little bunch.
So, after getting the car in here, I had to sit down. My legs don't pop into this, so we need to maybe get those pills moved back. As you can see, there's some bolts in there. You can move it back, adjust these. Also, the steering wheel was brought forward, as I'm a lot taller than the last driver, but as you can see, hands hit. We can either grind that out, but as my hands hit this bar here, we're going to pull it back. So we have to get this cover off and see what we can do. So we'll get onto that. Okay, so we've got the car back from having the pedals adjusted. As you can see, this plate here used to be hard up to there. It's been moved back. We also had to replace the cable tie. We've made these push rods adjustable, so now we've got a little bit of play where we can adjust it to make it perfectly how we want. So that was all good. I got it home, I fired it up, and then we noticed a problem where, by the way, to start it up, you turn the kill switch on, and you'll notice on this gauge here, as soon as we flick the power, well, it's disconnected. That's why. Hang on, let me show you. Theo, back here. There's me little mate. How you doing, buddy? Quick, out the back. Out the back. Go out the back. I'll show you this part first so you can see. Basically, there is a part under here. This is our sump. When the sump is connected to that part there, that's called the temperature sender. So it tells that wire that goes to the temperature gauge what the reading should be. So as you can see, when we flick the power, on, watch that gauge, straight to full. So that means somewhere along the line, it's this green one there, runs all the way down the chassis, out there, this is it here. Somewhere along that it's grounding to the chassis, or we've got a faulty sender. So last night I took all this off, checked it all the way up into that harness. It was all good, which means our sender's faulty. So we're going to take that off. And then today we're going to drop all the oil. So when we undo that, oil's going to come out. We're going to drop the oil and put in a new sender, which we got this morning at Super Cheap Auto. So we're going to put that in. We're going to do that, and then we're going to get the bodywork on, and then we're going to be ready for our first go to track. We've got our plug out all drained into our oil pan. Just going to let that drain for a while. As you can see, I had to do it on the trailer, so unfortunately the oil went straight onto that bar, so we had to catch it in another container first until it wasn't hitting that bar. And we're going to let that drain completely, make sure the threads are all nice, give it a bit of a clean up in there, and then we're going to insert the other one. So we'll be back when we're doing that. Alright, so we got the old sender out. See, the thread's not the best on it, but it's out. I'm going to put the new one in. It should just be a matter of screwing it in. Oh, there we go. Alright, here we are, Revolution race gear. Should be able to get everything in this one spot. We got stores all over the country.
It also comes with feet. Okay. So you can actually run sort of an open face feeling helmet with a full face. Ah, I see. You want to go karting? Yep.
So I'm just going to list all the gear that I bought now while I'm showing you the shop, as it'll take too long to list when I'm showing you the gear at the end.
Yeah, generally it's pretty decent because when you're doing all the moving, your skin's moving with it too, and that's what we're looking for. Okay. It should be firm, yeah, and it'll get a fraction more comfortable through a few lead cycles. Yeah, right. And they're only $5.95.
So I bought 2 pairs of socks and 2 balaclavas, just in case if I get all sweaty in a balaclava, I don't have to put a sweaty, icky balaclava back on. A Bell RS7 helmet, fireproof long johns and top, RPM race boots and gloves, Alpine Star race suit, and because it was like $3,200, we spent all up. Steve gave us a free RPM bag to carry everything in. Most of this stuff was bought as a package. If you jump on Revolution Race Gear's website, you'll see their different packages. I recommend you buy a package, as it'll save you some money. And yeah. And here's the bloke that's going to help us out today. What's your name, mate?
Steve.
Nice to meet you, Steve.
You too.
He's going to sort us out so we get everything we need.
Yep.
All right, let's get started. So that's it for this video. Next video is my first general practice. So hope you enjoyed this one. Like and subscribe, and we'll see you at the track for the next video.
Shorter, definitely.